Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a deck called the Death Note. This is an Ezreal Thresh deck that features the FUNSMITH. The FUNSMITH has kind of lost a lot of popularity ever since the Rising Tide expansion, simply because of the powder keg decks that are available now, which basically do the same thing as the FUNSMITH, just at a little bit of a cheaper rate. Now, and I also didn't really see her that much before, but I think she is a really cool concept. She has a really cool design, and I think she's underused. I think there's quite a few decks that she could fit into, and this is one of them. Because the point of this deck is, well, it's a control deck, and we have a lot of damaging abilities, and there are a lot of damaging abilities in both the Shadow Isles and Piltover and Zaun, and you can't put a Bilgewater deck into those two decks, so to use them together, the FUNSMITH is a really good enabling card to do that. So the damaging spells that we have in this deck are Mystic Shot, Vile Feast, Gotcha, The Box, Grasp of the Undying, Withering Well, and we even run one True Shot Barrage. So the point is to control the early game and not allow the opponent to get an established board state. And in order to do that, we have to use these spells to take out their early game units. So along with that, we also have a couple of chump blockers that we can use to do that. So the Hapless Aristocrat, the Boom Crew Rookie, and we're even running 2 Onslaught of Shadows, which summon 2 Spectral Riders. Now once you get to in-game, and you have 1 or 2 of these FUNSMITHs on the board, all of these damaging abilities are going to do 1 extra damage. So Withering Well can take out the entire enemy team. The Box, if you have a couple of those and have a Thresh down and draw even more, you can take out every unit that they put onto the board. It's really hard to block 5 damage on each enemy unless you have something like a Deny that they summon that round. It's almost impossible for them to do that. We're also running 2 Vengeances to get rid of some pesky champions like Nautilus or Vi that are really hard to get rid of with spells. Vengeance can just take them out super easily. And the Plaza Guardian, which by in-game, because of all the spells that we're using, are going to be able to be super cheap. Now, for Thresh, you might think, well, you don't have a lot of units that die easily, and that is true, but we are taking out enough of the enemy units that generally is not a problem to level him up. Usually, he can level up in 1 or 2 turns simply because of all of the enemy units you're taking out with your spells. Now, one thing that you can do to this deck that's a little different is get some more card draw. That's one thing that this deck doesn't have, so you could switch out one of the Vengeances or the True Shot Barrage for Progress Day. It is possible to generate it with Flash of Brilliance, but that's an idea. You can also put in a Glimpse Beyond for one of these other units here, because sometimes you need to draw cards. You need a FUNSMITH really in order for this to work most efficiently, but you can still get it to work. Anyway, that's about it for today, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Thanks.
First big mission.
Oh, hello there.
Light the fuse.
Feels like a biggin'.
Time to go.
Yes. She's definitely turning her claws. Sounds dangerous. I'm in. Gotcha.
Oh, it's playtime.
Charged.
Shouldn't have done that.
Firing.
I cannot be sated. Another soul.
Charged.
This morsel.
A little adjustment for a lot of pow.
Oh yes. Details of Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Firing. Shoot it right out.
Calm before the streams.
Watch and learn.
Come out and play.
Nailed it. Charged.
Give me a weapon, I'll give it firepower. A little adjustment for a lot of pow.
gonna be so happy. Nobody escapes.
Not gonna outgun me! Draw!
When that's it.
Easy. Like my name.